Good evening. What's up, coffee draws? Coffee draws for you? What? That's pretty cool. Nice. Hey, it's your girl Daly's here. What's up, Daly? What's up, Chris? Hey, Christy. Coffee draws for you. Thanks for coming in. That's nice to see you. Hey, Metal God, what's happening? I bet you're enjoying live, dude. Man, I ain't seen you in a while, though. Nice to see you, dude. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for tapping your screen. That's super nice of you. That's awesome. And it's free. It's like super free to tap your screen. Look, I'll tap my own screen. Watch. Oh, look, I gave myself likes. Look at that. Da 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 da. Super simple. I don't know if they count ultimately, but I guess I can give myself likes too. Everybody gives likes. Yeah, tap away if you want. Hey, welcome in. All two of you people. Yeah, we have a great show tonight. We are going to have... Oh, I'm not even going to tell you who we're going to have because I want it to be a surprise. I want to surprise you with my guests tonight. How about that? We did unfortunately have a performance artist back out, but that's okay. We're going to reschedule with them, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because I want to surprise you too when they can come back. But it's all good. Let me see who's out here. There's Angela. Diaz Angela. What's up? And Lynn clearing the line. What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming in. Hey, let me share this out to my guests and make sure they come in. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. I know there's... Oh, wow, look, a bunch of people popped in. It's awesome. Spoiled rat. Oh, you're not that spoiled. That's just your username. Oh, unpopular. Hey, what's up, Charles? What's going on, buddy? Woo. Yeah, buddy. So let's see. We also have... And... Bam. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you guys for coming in. I have successfully shared the live to everyone I need to share it to. This headphone isn't doing anything. Oh, it actually does do something. It keeps my microphone closer to my throat so you can. Hey, I'm getting an invitation from People's Talk Show. He's one of my guests tonight. You know what? Let's accept. It took me a second. I think he usually does co-hosting. So what I'll do is I'll invite him. Let's see, go live together. He's hosting right now. He's live on his own at the moment, and I think he's expecting me to co-host with him. Here's what I'll do. I'll co-host with him, and I'll let him know how I usually do the box thing over here. So let's do this. He's probably going, "What's going on?" Hey, how's it?
Hey,
So check it out. So my shows I invite people in the box. Is it not working? Hello. Yeah. When I plug it in, it
hello,
just
got you now.
yeah. All right, good deal. So when I invite people into the box, that's how I usually do my show. You know how you have like multi-guest and you get 2 or 3 different people in.
Okay,
That's how I usually do it. So what you'll have to
okay,
do is end your live or your live stream and then come into my chat. And then after we talk with Charles for a few minutes, we'll chat with you, man. I'm looking forward to it.
sounds good. All right,
Awesome. All
wasn't
right.
sure how you want to do it. Very
Yeah,
cool.
no
Thanks.
worries, no worries. I know this is how you normally do it and all that, so we'll just, yeah.
Creature of habit. Sorry about that.
No worries, bud. We'll see you. Cool. So he'll be back momentarily. I'm looking forward to introducing y'all to him. We won't give away too much, but he does a great show. Hey, Kenneth and friends. Hey, Damn It, Derek. Hey, thank you guys. And Carla, these probably somewhere near the eye over there, hanging out with Damn It, Derek. Well, guess what, guys? It's 8 o'clock. It's time to start the show officially. It's time to what? It's time to start the Tim and Monty Show. It's time. Look, it's 8 o'clock. And it's 8 o'clock everywhere in this time zone. Well, that's right, it is. 8 o'clock everywhere in this time zone. And is that your new time zone song? Yeah, time zone song. Well, what about it? It's 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Pacific. Is that right? That's right. Except for Arizona, half the year because they don't observe daylight savings time. Did you know that, Mr. Tim? I do now. Yeah, that's right. Arizona, they just go, daylight savings? Nah, we're okay with that. We're just going to ignore daylight savings altogether. Oh, that's interesting. So there's an exception to every rule, I guess. Yes, that's right. There's an exception to every rule. Cool. Well, that's the exception to the time zone rule. Yeah, remember 9 p.m. East. Monty, I think we already got the song. I know. I want to sing it. No, we got it. 8 p.m. Central. Monty. 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific, and that is a very specific time. Right there, 6 p.m. specific time. Okay, 6 p.m. specific time. That's right, specifically 6 p.m. Well, it's actually 6:01 now. See? Oh, okay. Hey everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Take your seats. We're going to introduce our first guest for tonight momentarily after Mr. Tim continues to play around and practice and have a good time and put smiles on your faces. Don't forget to make friends, say hello to everyone, be nice, be kind, and tap your screen and share the life with everyone who loves puppets, comedy, and positivity. Sounds like a good suggestion, Monty. Yeah, tap your screen and share the live if you have friends that love funny stuff and positive stuff and creativity. That's our game today. It's your game today? Well, that's the show today. Positivity and creativity? Yeah, that sounds good, Mr. Tim. Positivity and creativity. I feel another song coming on. Positivity and creativity are the coolest things around. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good fun song. Hey Frog Pie, hey, what's up? So, let me take a little deep breath here. What's wrong? You forgot to breathe? Yeah, it's important to breathe when I'm talking for two. You talk for two? Yeah, I do during the show. See, it's easy to breathe. Yeah, well, you get to breathe while I'm talking. What? No, I don't. Okay. Well, check it out, guys. Check it out. We're going to invite our first guest in. You may be already familiar with Charles Black. You may not be familiar with Charles Black. But he's awesome, an awesome creator. He's a creative person, and also just a fun guy to have as a friend and to have on the show. So, without further ado, please welcome. Well, hold on. Let me get the invite. Please welcome. I may have accidentally invited somebody else other than Charles, but man, brother. Hey, Charles, how you doing, man?
How's it going?
Oh, it's pretty good today, man. It was a pretty good day. How was your day, man? What'd you do today?
Oh, it was here too. Did a few cars.
A few?
Like I always do.
Nice. Well, we
Yes,
hear you then. Okay, hold on. Let's start from the beginning for people who don't know who you are. You are who?
I'm Charles Black.
Tell us about you.
I do custom Hot Wheels. That's basically, I do custom paint jobs on them. That out of the ordinary. All around pretty cool guy.
Nice, man. What brought you to TikTok? Tell us a little bit about you and your background, how you got here, and how long you been on TikTok, stuff like that. Yeah.
I started out just with just doing just the videos of my customs, and then I got enough followers, and I finally went live, and then I went from there and started just doing live streams, just sitting here just doing customs. I don't have a proper camera where you guys could see what I've got built, but yeah, just meet new people like you guys. That's what brought me to TikTok. Meet new people.
Nice. Nice. Well, we're definitely friends, and it's definitely cool to have you here again.
So you do what you do is you do basically custom work on Hot Wheels cars and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
what exactly do you do? Like you walk us through like what walk us through like from
Well,
from
first,
getting the car out of the package and going, how do I customize this to the final product? What's your process?
well, what I do is first I look at it basically study the car, what it looks like, and then can envision in your head, and we'll use it's a lot of imagination. So you can go from a plain Jane truck to something looking like a faded paint job. So, and then I strip them down, take all the paint off them, and then usually use sandpaper or wire brush, take all the paint off them, reshape them, uh, you know, make the fenders a little bit wider for some bigger tires. Um, what else? Yeah, everything is recycled out of the Hot Wheel parts. Well, no aftermarket stuff. Just straight, all Hot Wheels. Sorry.
Nice. Nice. Hey, Mr. Tim, he just watched a documentary. It's like the toys that built the America or something like that. And they talk about the whole Hot Wheels versus Matchbox thing. And here's the thing, Charles. Matchbox, the European company, they started the whole die-cast car thing
Yep.
because because kids were only allowed to bring toys to school that could fit inside of the matchbox. So they started
Yep.
making like the coolest toys you could bring to school and like collectibles, and that was super cool. But you know what
The original,
revolutionized? What happened? What? Tell us. Yeah, tell us.
the original. We were talking about Matchbox. The original, yes, they were like a stick matches. The car had to fit in that. So actually,
Right.
they were only about like this. Hot Wheels and everything. Matchbox did make it big. Then Hot Wheels, of course, Mattel, and then it goes from there. And it's just then they made them bigger, the 1/64 scale.
Yeah. They
That-
started small and then they made them a little bigger. But what really revolutionized the thing is like the reason Hot Wheels literally like stole the market from Matchbox is because
Mhm.
they took the Matchbox idea and basically just put better wheels on it, so it like went shoo 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 way
Yeah.
faster than a Matchbox car. So yeah, they
Yep.
stole the market just by putting Hot Wheels on a Matchbox car. And
Yep. Yep.
now Hot Wheels, the company who does Hot Wheels, they own Matchbox. They bought them
Mhm.
out a long time ago.
Yep.
So like Matchbox, Hot Wheels, you're getting the same quality and the same amount
Yep.
of fun.
Yep. Yep.
Cool, man. Well, hey, I'm sure you have a few examples to show us, right?
Oh, yes, sir, I do.
Awesome.
Here's one different color paint. When you change it to the light, it changes colors.
Oh, it's like dual tone.
Yeah.
Nice. It's like like changes colors based on how I forget what you call it, like dichroic paint or something like that,
Well, actually,
or
that's all that
dichromatic.
is yeah. What that is using multicolor types of layers of paint of spray paint,
Oh,
and
okay,
then you can
okay.
come out, and then but see like this one, it's all with your base coat. It's all based on your base coat. If your base coat's a red, then you could throw purple, and this one here is actually red, purple, and black. The black gives it darkness to it, but then when you turn it away from the sun, then you get that real pretty purple on that red
Nice, man.
background.
Nice.
So that's a paint job that you can't find on any other Hot Wheels
No,
on the market. That is
that's
completely custom
that's one
work.
of a kind.
Nice.
Yes, very, very custom work.
That's
Yes, I do sell
awesome.
them.
Yeah, yeah, guys, pick them up if you're interested in like custom Hot Wheels. If you're interested in Hot Wheels and just awesome creator, yeah,
Huh?
Mr. Black's Customs. Yeah, pick them up. And
Yeah,
make
that's
sure
I
you
got.
tap the bell and get all live notifications. That way you can say hi to him when he goes live. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Hey, show that one again. Mr. Tim missed it. Mr. Tim missed it.
Which
So we
one?
just started right
Mr.
before that
Tim
one.
missed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that one. Oh yeah. See, that one's sweet, dude.
And this is all of it, it's all custom work,
Got you.
all by hand. Everything's done by hand.
That's great, dude. And you know what? Not a lot of people sit down and, you know, actually sit down and do a hobby and work their craft and use their hands and keep their minds and hearts busy, you know. And it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have some more. You said you do like 3 cars today. Are those the 3 you did? Yeah, let's see a couple more, man. And I know
No, I
you
did.
got a whole like shelf to show us.
Nice. And tell us what you did to
They
customize
started
each
out.
one too, because yeah.
What I did was this was regular Chevy pickup that I chopped the top off of it, put some racing slicks on the back. It already had the big motor and everything on it.
Nice.
And then I did this one. I actually did this one today. It's the base coat is a primer with green and purple
Oh,
with that
nice.
fade color.
It looks like different wheels too. Like they're not the original wheels.
Oh yes, yes. I changed the wheels, and then I do. I did a couple semis not too long ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that one too. Wow, that's good. That's neat.
And then let's see. I got my little rat rod that I did.
Go to the back shelf behind you.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That's like a two tones. Like it look. What is that? Like a silver or gray and like an orange.
Yeah, it's a primer with the doors. The doors are orange. Like so, what I was going with when people do a rat rod, always parts not to say all the parts are not the same color. So you got to do some offset of something. You know what I mean? You got to make it unique.
Indeed. And you have a mind that does that, man, and that's cool. That's why we like to have you on the show because you have a creative mind and
Oh,
and you're passionate about it. And there's a lot of people passionate about Hot Wheels, and Matchbox. Man, even from when I was a kid, I've always wanted the Hot Wheels track. We could afford the cars or whatever, but we didn't really have the tracks and all that fun loop-de-loops and stuff. So whenever I had a chance, I'd always seek out the tracks. Or we'd make our own. We'd get like old paper towel rolls and like cut them in half and
uh-huh.
like tape them together and try to get the. Oh, we'd get creative with it anyway, you know. So
And if anybody's
that's all.
interested
That's fun.
of one of them, just DM me.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. Make sure you give him a follow, and he'll have to follow you back to DM you.
yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, very good. So, Charles, dude, thank you so much for coming on the show again and showing up. Do you have any
You're
other
welcome.
cars to show us before you're still
Yes,
on
I
the
do.
screen?
I
I'm
have
just moving. All right, let's go. Yeah, I want to see more, dude. I love it. It's like my favorite. I don't know. It brings me back. It brings me back. And it's also it's one of those multi-generational toys that you can enjoy with your grandfather, your father, the grandkids, and you know it's one of those timeless things.
It's a 55.
Nice.
I did a blue one and then I did a green one. Same
Oh,
car, just different
sweet.
color.
Nice.
And then my blue splatter black blue and black Chevy pickup.
And these are all customs. These are all, you cannot buy them in the store. They're basically pieces of art that are available for sale too. So get in touch with Mr. Charles if you're interested, and yeah, he'll send you a custom Hot Wheels. Sweet.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's fantastic. I really appreciate you. I'm always enjoying when I see you live, and I'll move you over on the couch, and we'll invite in our second guest.
Yeah, he's known on TikTok as the People's Talk Show Live, and without further ado, we would like to welcome in the People's Talk Show Live.
Hey,
Hey, there he is. He's
How are ya?
live.
nice to
Oh,
see
we're
you. Tim and
pretty
Monty,
good.
what's going on?
Yeah, no, it's great to see you too, man. Thanks for coming on my show. You let me in the box on your show one night, and it was really kind of you. And now every time I see you, your little live, the bubble, I try to click it quickly. I'm like, oh, look, People's Talk Show is live, and it only goes live randomly, so you never know.
So you, basically you host pardon the old talking thing, you know.
Yeah,
You host a
that's
talk.
okay.
You host a talk show. Tell us about it. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your show.
Sure. The People's Talk Show Live was a talk show that I started with a lot of folks. Actually, it really wasn't me exclusively. I had started TikTok by playing music. I'm a musician by trade, I suppose.
Oh,
And so I
kidding.
got into the music scene here, and it was really cool. And I got to play with people from all over the world, and it was really special. And I had never had that experience before, where I could just kind of network, and I could pick up a guitar or whatever and sit with somebody else, and from
Yeah.
anywhere. But I didn't really get a lot of traction with my music. I enjoyed it, but as I said, the People's Talk Show was really an idea hatched from a live that I had, and I was kind of bouncing around the idea to have a show. And they said, I basically said, well, what about a late night talk show? And everybody thought that was kind of silly, and I kind of did too. But then we tried it, and I kind of just went on here one night, and I put on a suit, and I called it the late nighttime talk show or something like that. It was like this really silly, because I wanted to be funny, obviously.
Right.
And so
Right.
that's how it started. And so it's kind of gone on since then. But really, it was just kind of like a one-off, as you'd say. It wasn't anything that was really planned. To me, it's always been a project that and throughout my life, I've had all kinds of projects, and I like meeting Black's Customs here. It was really cool seeing all of your work. It was really neat seeing that. And very similarly, the talk show, and I'm a musician, so being an artist, you always have to have some kind of project going. So that was kind of where it came from.
That's really neat, man.
Yeah, that's really cool. We didn't know, Mr. Tim, and I didn't know that you were a musician too. We just learned that tonight.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Mr. Tim, he plays a little guitar, and he does a little bit of singing.
Yeah,
I do.
again,
Yeah.
I'm kind of an old folky, so it's from a long time ago. I'm getting older, but a singer-songwriter was really my I thought was my calling for a long time. I still like
Oh
to
yeah.
play, and I enjoy it. But yeah, you can see some of my music I'm sure it's hidden down there somewhere
All
and
right.
buried in the
Cool.
People's Talk Show live stuff. So, but
Very cool.
Do you do any other platforms, or do you just kind of like stick to TikTok, or?
that's a very good question. Very often I'm asked about, why don't you try other platforms? And I have pursued multiple directions. I I don't like to name the other accounts usually, but I had I will say YouTube. I did have a YouTube for a while, and I put the archive of the entire like unedited show, but no one really checked it out. And to be quite honest, and I have this conversation a lot with folks that TikTok is really conducive to this kind of show because I can, like you're doing today or tonight, you can have multiple guests. And I'm not as you saw, I don't know if you saw the show the other night. I'm still kind of awkward about this whole thing. I could be a real fuddy-duddy and very inflexible. I'm kind of an old man where I kind of get into like what I feel comfortable with. So I have to learn how to grow and change. But you only have this opportunity to interact with people in real time and meet people. So it's really dynamic. I love it. So I really don't care about other platforms. I guess I don't mean to be so, harsh, but that's just kind of how TikTok has worked for me.
Yeah.
Mr. Tim, he was not a very big fan of really any social media. Didn't play on Facebook, didn't play on Instagram, no Twitter, nothing like that. Mr. Tim doesn't have time for all that shit. So pardon my language, but no, he just said, you know what though, I'm gonna give TikTok one fair shake, and I'm gonna play with ventriloquism, and that'll be my little trick on TikTok. And then all the other things will come from there.
I do voice impressions and guitar and I sing, and there's other things I do too. But the show really it allows me to meet new people, and it allows me to showcase people and just interact again, real time, and it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And your show's I guess going well. This is this another season of your show you were saying? So you've had multiple seasons. Oh, good. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
Season 1 it ran about 3 weeks, and he had 13 episodes and over 39 creators and artists, and it was amazing. And
congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. And it was a lot of work for Mr. Tim, so he decided to cut it back a little bit and just kind of make it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just do 9 guests per week, and just run the show a little longer than 3 weeks. Run it like 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, the schedule gets pretty grueling. I'm glad that other people have had that experience. I think that's wonderful that you've adjusted. I also kind of went 1 week at first, once a week, and then it snowballs, and then you get caught up in it. And I actually had a moment where I really had I was exhausted, and so I almost had to stop for a while. I kind of quit the show informally. I was like, I'm all done. I had a big announcement. Like it was pretty dramatic, but it'll do a number on you. So that's why I've gone randomly, and annoys a lot of people, but you have to have some boundaries. And I also did the 3 nights a week. I did 2 nights a week, and then I was doing 5 nights a week. So I was pretty insane. So, but I think you're on a good track there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely TikTok exhaustion.
TikTok what?
Yeah, TikTok exhaustion.
Yeah, it's TikTok exhaustion for sure. I had no idea. I didn't realize, but the weeks I was planning my first season and running the show and doing all that, I had something like 50 hours of screen time that week, and I have a full-time job, so I'm looking at working 40 hours a week and then TikToking, and it's a lot of logistics.
What's a logistic?
Well, yeah, it's just communications and scheduling and stuff like that.
Yeah,
okay.
You're right. That's exactly it. Sounds like you're doing okay though. I mean, you've managed to get back on another season, and I'm thrilled for you. That's wonderful.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And we heard that your show just celebrated a milestone. What happened?
Oh, yes, I just celebrated 1 year. And I almost forgot about it because I've already done the next show after the first year. But yes, so I've had one that's been a wonderful celebration for me and all the followers and friends, because the show really is about the people. I'm the host, and that's how I identify myself, as just the host on purpose, because I really just facilitate it. My name really doesn't matter. So but yes, it's for everybody. So it was cool. So thank you very much. Yes, it was quite a feat. I can't believe it. I even still exist.
What? Yes, it was. That's fantastic. That's a huge milestone, and it is. It's quite a feat. I don't really know what feet are. But if it was a
Yeah,
foot, then I believe you.
yeah,
If it was a
yeah,
feet.
yeah. That's a straight right. It is a foot or a feet. That's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
I never thought of it that way.
it's work, whatever it is, but it's
That's
also
right.
fun. It's also super
Yeah.
fun and entertaining. So, man, do you have your guitar nearby? Do you want to play a song to end our show for us tonight? I'm gonna put you on the spot, dude. You could
No,
say
no,
no
no,
if you're not ready
no. I
for
don't
it.
have
Okay.
my no. It's funny you say that. I don't have it. I don't have it with me out here. So normally I probably
Okay.
would. But,
All right.
no. I'm actually a little out of practice. I haven't played in a while. It's odd. I don't get to play as much as I used to either. So it probably would have been horrible anyway. But sorry to pass up on
It's
the
all good.
opportunity.
This is all amateur anyway, man. It's just about having fun and
Oh, I know. Yeah,
just having a laugh, putting a smile on a
yeah.
face or two. That's it.
I know.
Um,
That's all it's
but
about.
listen, man, like, why don't you pick up the guitar and when you come on my show again, you can be my
Okay.
musical guest instead. And we'll do kind of the same thing, just a shorter, like introduction, and then we'll have you play a song if you'd like. It's up to you, man. I mean,
Well,
why not? Right?
yeah. Why
You
not?
know,
Sure. Well, that's very kind of you to invite me. So that's really cool. Thank you.
no problem, man. Um, so
Take it
real
up.
quick, uh, give us a little taste of what your show looks like by pretending that, hey, Charles, I'm going to have Charles pretend like he just came on to the People's Talk Show Live. And I just kind of want to give people a taste of how, like, what your show looks like so that we know what to expect when we catch you live. Is that fair enough?
You
Just,
want me to do
just,
like my show?
just pretend like Charles just came in to your show and you're like, hey, I'm the host and blah blah blah. Just do your show and talk to Charles.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, I just want to show people like what you do.
Oh
I don't
no, yeah,
know.
sure. I didn't know
Yeah,
when I don't
just
have
informally.
when I don't have my superhero costume on, I feel like I
Oh,
don't have any powers.
oh,
So,
no, that's
so
fine, man. I got dressed up on my season finale last year, and otherwise it's sometimes I put Monty in a bow tie, but the way I hold him, it tends to like cover the bow tie
sure.
anyway. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's probably
just
hard
kind
to
of
see, but yeah, I can see that. Well, I guess I'll do kind of what I do on the show, which is this is the People's Talk Show Live, and we have Black's Customs on the show. Hello, Black's Customs. Can I call you that? That's your username. Is that okay?
You can call me Charles.
Charles, nice to see you. Thanks for being on the Tim and Monty Show. I'm kind of doing a courtesy guest host here, and I was just wondering, what do you do here on TikTok?
Uh, I I just go mainly live, just do my car builds. I'm in boxes with my friends.
No, what do you do?
What do I do?
So,
I build custom Hot Wheels, and yeah, I can show you
well,
some of them if you're interested.
well, sure. Why go right ahead and show us some of your work.
Some of them color changers. They change colors in the sunlight, different colors. It all depends on how the lighting is, how it goes from purple to black.
Mhm.
They're all done with spray paint, no airbrushing, no nothing like that. It's all freehand. I do everything by hand. I take them apart by hand. I file them down by hand. I sand them by hand. Everything's all done by hand here. No power. Oh, well, I'd be lying. I use a drill to drill them to take them apart, but that's only time when I use a power tool.
Well, that's pretty cool. So it sounds like it's a real it's a heavy area of concentration for you in your life. So have you kind of tried to work TikTok into that, or have you tried to kind of use TikTok to make your hobby expand or grow, or are you just
Oh
satisfied
yeah.
with sharing it?
I did. I've got a really genre of videos that I've already done on my page.
Oh,
That's how
okay,
I
cool.
started off. And then as soon as I got enough followers, I finally went live. And then
Oh.
I met Leah. Thank you, Leah. Appreciate that. She got 2 of them from me actually, and just went from there. It just gotten meeting people, going through people got me to meet Tim and Monty here, and then just wait. Now I'm here. Yeah, I'm nervous.
Right. Well, that's great. And then I always leave folks with one last question on the show. I usually make the interviews very quick on purpose so I can get as many people as I can. So don't feel rushed or anything. But what if you had a message for the world and you had a chance to say to the world this one thing, what would you tell the world?
If you have, the sky's the limit. If you have a hobby, go for it. What's it gonna hurt? People gonna tell you no? Oh well, he didn't. That's part of life. But if you have a hobby, stick to your hobby. Stick to what you love. That's what I do.
Very cool. Thanks so very much for being on the show. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you so much. The People's Talk Show Live. Make sure you give him I'm getting used to this mirror image thing. The People's Talk Show Live. Make sure you follow him up because he does go live randomly and talks with the people. And he is a great host. He's very very sincere, and we get to also meet some really amazing people on his show as well. So I definitely want you guys to give him that follow because we support each other here on TikTok. We especially talk show creators. I didn't even realize that I was going to have a talk show host come on my show. It's really, really cool. It's like Letterman interviewing Leno. It's really neat. It's really neat.
Well, thank you, Tim and Monty. Best of luck to you in your show, and I'm thrilled to be on this. I'm honored, and it's a privilege for you to invite me on, and I'm glad you get so much out of my show, and I'm sure your show is going to be on its way to being another great place to hang out. So I'm thrilled for you. Nice to meet you, Charles, and
Nice
all
to
of
meet
your
you.
all of your cars, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for having me on the show,
Thank you.
and
Likewise.
I really appreciate it.
I gave you a follow, by the way.
Oh, thank you so very much. I'll follow you back. All right, guys.
All right,
Appreciate
guys.
that.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop you guys out of the box. Thank you again, Charles, for coming in. Today's show was a little bit different because we did not have our performance artist, but that's okay. We're gonna have them rescheduled. It just kind of allowed me to get to know you guys a little bit better, and I kind of had it in my head how I was gonna do it. And thanks for letting me put you on the spot, the host. I appreciate you. And it was great to have you, and I can't wait to catch your next random live.
All right,
guys.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll do my best. I'm popping you guys out of the box. I think I can do this. I think I have the technology. All right, guys. You know how I like to end the show? I like to shout out the chat. Frog Pie, you're already on my show tomorrow, bro. So that's the only reason why I didn't pop you in the box tonight. So I did see your message about you would be willing to do a performance tonight. That's all good, man. We gonna have you on the show tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Friday. Anyways, I'm gonna end the show with I'll start at the bottom here because we started at the bottom. Now we're here. Deadpool walking El Sauter gave me some likes. Frog Pie. No, we're still having you on the show, man. I'm just Erica's Magic is on the show too, but we're gonna have you on the show too. We're gonna have your Toys Play at night. We're gonna have Frog Pie, and we're gonna have Erica's Magic on Friday. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah. So. Okay. Frog Pie, Erica Hathaway. Hey, Erica, thanks for stopping in. I did see a few of your comments in the chat. I generally don't reply to the chat immediately. Oh, Frog Pie. Oh, dude, what's up? Tether and Tether. Oh, that's somebody who came in here just to make me say Tether and Tether without moving my lips. Good job. Tether and Tether too. Wouldn't you like to be a Tether and a Tether too? Tether, T-E-T-T. It's sounding like T's now. Okay. Frog Tyler and Tether, El Sauter, Erica Hathaway, Light Salt. I don't know if the Light Salt came in. Deadpool walking. Hey, thanks for the nice comment. I appreciate you. I think every new show I do is the best show ever, and every show is gonna get better and better and better, and that's just the way it's gonna be. I appreciate you guys. Frog Tie, Skull Split. What's up? Hey, that's cool, dude. Skull Split. He was on the People's Talk Show too. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, it's such a cool little universe we have going on here in TikTok, you know? Skull Split, wow, what a wild, wild world. Skull Split, he does the strawberry girth hashtag with some very, very funny songs and song lyrics and song titles, and it's a huge, huge collaborative project, and you can find all that stuff at hashtag strawberry girth. Random Helena came in. What's up, Random Helena? Thank you for the gifts, you guys. Aw, you never have to send me gifts, but I really appreciate them. It really makes my heart warm. I appreciate that, you guys. Excuse me. Random Helena, Castaway Wilson. Dude, how'd I miss you? You came in? I'm sorry I didn't shout you out earlier. Trucking Family, what's up? Dude, all these cool people came in to say hi. Hi, third, Josh Brock. Let me try that again. Josh Drock sent one awesome stamp after another. Sent one to Charles too. Thank you for supporting my guests and sending them some gifts and love and follow and all that stuff. That's really why I do it. I love to share awesome creators with you and the world. Yeehaw! So yeah, we have a lot of fun. Jason Coker7. Oh, dude, you definitely from the 70s and 80s Matchbox cars. Yeah, they're all die-cast and like they don't really roll super well, so like yeah, they're worth something. That's awesome, dude. Good job, Jason. Hold on to those. Hey, Daisy. Yeah, you know, Monty doesn't craft, but I don't craft either really. I don't do much crafting. I'm not very crafty. I might start making my own puppets though. That's something I might do. I need to get a ventriloquist, an actual, with the and the and the. Yeah, I want to get one of those, but they're pretty expensive, a couple $100. Lynn Black came in, Nicole Davey. All right, guys, show's over. That's it. I'm gonna catch up with the comments. Let me see who's asking to be a guest. Hey, Angel Baggy fan. You know what? I only do scheduled guests on my actual like Tim and Monty Show, so I can't really do another box right now. But what I usually do is I take a break for an hour or so, and then I either go live again myself to just practice and hang out, or I hop in other people's boxes. Now, I usually try to do that. I go in other people's boxes and I just bother them. After my show's over, I go and hang out. So if you want to see where I'm at, make sure you follow. Make sure you click on my username and hit the little bell. Hit the little bell icon, and then get all live notifications. That way you'll see wherever I go. Now, buyer beware. If I'm in other people's boxes, sometimes I don't behave myself as well as I do on my own show. So sometimes it gets a little adult humor. So please be aware. Some of the chats and things I go to and hang out with and are 18 plus. It's best that way. Just be aware. All right. Love you guys. I appreciate you for hanging out. Look at you guys. Oh, look at that. You guys are so awesome. Can't believe everybody hung out with me today. Dixie Hippie at the last minute with the what's up. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for tapping your screens. We got over 10K likes in 40 minutes, and that's pretty stinking awesome. I usually get like a lot of likes, and I really appreciate that. That's the likes right there. All right. Thanks again. Peace over and out.